Well, hello, my Cancer friends. Welcome. My apologies. Virgo friends. Welcome, Virgo. I was just thinking to myself about Cancer season, and it came out. So, my apologies. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as the South and North nodes. And heads up, if you have any placements in Aries or Libra, that is our next node access change. It's coming out of Scorpio Taurus into, or Taurus Scorpio into Aries Libra. So interesting time for anybody who has placements in those signs. Okay, here we go. I feel like I have a tickle in my throat. Anyway, Virgo, owl. So you might be seeing some owl energy around you. You might be seeing owls, and I'm not talking about if they have in your backyard. I'm talking about somebody really presents, or an owl really presents itself to you in an unusual way, or you start to see repetitive images of owls. Now, the interesting is owl is deception. Now, this can be something around you you're not seeing, and you need the owl's head to turn in all ways to watch your back, watch the sides. You know, the goddess Athena had the owl on her shoulder, so when she was deciding, and obviously she's represented in some ways in the balance and justice card for Libra, but she would choose a fair and balanced way, right? But she could only do that by seeing everything that was happening around her. So there may be a cause for you to stop and take a look at things that are happening, that something might be deceiving you, someone, a situation. You may be seeing things in a certain way, which is not the truth of the matter. But it can also be a deeper meaning about you deceiving yourself. Right? Let's see where it goes, though. Owl energy around you. And it is, owl is calling you to it. It's not as if it's entrenched in your life right now, but it's calling you to look at something that you may not be seeing the full picture of. Thank you, Spirit. The full picture. Okay, so we're going to get into our tarot read. Don't forget on my monthlies, if you're here and you're new, at the end I pull a money and love oracle for you, and the money and career for July through August will be coming up after these. I wanted to get these out just after our 3-month readings. Again, if this does not resonate, the 3-month solstice and energy readings are out for July, August, and September. You can check into those, or even the yearly. Here we go. 8 of Pentacles. Mastering. There's your energy. Pentacles, earth energy. Mastering of something. See where this goes. Hope you're all doing good. We believe we are nearing your solar return. It's hard to believe. Not too far away. Oh, I like this. 5 of Swords in the challenge position, which is if it came out in the reversed. So any bad decisions or people around you who are not for your highest good are going to be leaving. Remember that deception. Not surprised to see a 5 of Swords. Wouldn't be surprised to see a 7 either. Wow, I love it. Element of Pentacles. So this is the page. New seeding, new ideas, new growth. See? It's like a child's hands nurturing a seed. This is a page. It could be a younger person around you. But there's something seeding, something new, fresh start even, an idea. Let's go. Let's see what else we got. Here we go. 8 of Swords. Okay. Releasing you from what has made you feel trapped. It's an illusion. There's that deception. Interesting. All right, let's keep going here. I have not pulled our subscriber winner yet, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. I do that generally after the 3-month readings, but honestly, the energy, the Schumann resonance has been off the chart, and I have had some serious ascension symptoms, and kind of knocked me out for a few days. You all feeling it too? I mean, I'm literally feeling the earth move, and I know that sounds funny, and I am not in an earthquake zone. But here we go. 3 of Cups, a little celebration, something to do with work or you mastering something, a habit, breaking an addiction, or maybe, you know, achieving a goal of some sort. There is some celebration in the current energy, or even the recent past or the near future. Okay? Okay, thank you. What we have here, first one out was the Hermit. Your energy, there's the Crown of Swords. You are in a little bit of a funk here. Yeah, you're not feeling quite yourself. Interesting. While this Five of Swords and this person that may not have been for your highest good, you're in your own resistance position, a timeout, a break, seeing things from a spiritual point of view even, or a higher self. It's a little bit of a retreat, but I don't see it happening for you. I'm actually feeling like it's your energy and you're not quite feeling yourself in whatever way that might be. I know I'm not feeling myself, and I'm not a Virgo. I do have a Virgo placement, but I'm just, like I said, this ascension, coming into this full supermoon, ooh, gosh, kind of knocked me out for a couple days. Here we go. Crown of Pentacles, though. I like it. I like it. Oh, 10 of Cups, and there's the Tower. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this right now. All right, how am I going to say this? Something's not right in your world. And I'm always, you know, the optimistic, positive, everything comes through in a really cool way for me. And Spirit always gives me like very upbeat readings. And sometimes though there is like a message that needs to be told, and here it is. It's the day of reckoning for you, Virgo. There needs to be some realignments in your life with what we have happening right here, right now. I'll set the stage with the deception that's happening, whether it's happening inside of you, where you are not quite feeling yourself, you're not in it, you're just like, I don't feel right, something's not right. I really truly feel like you know. The Crown of Pentacles here is your queen, right? So this would be the Queen of Earth or Queen of Pentacles. But the crown here represents that, and the outcome of this is this beauty, abundance, nurturing kind of energy. It reiterates for me you as Virgo. With the element of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Crown of Pentacles here. Okay, lots of earth energy. While there might have been something to celebrate here that you have succeeded at, maybe it's a promotion because it's in work and this, maybe it's in a new home because it's earthly, but you have all of this kind of underpinning of energy here of not feeling like yourself and having this Eight of Swords, which is this feeling of being trapped. And not only trapped, but bound, deceived in some way, unable to get out of your head, but in a situation or a perceived situation, something that is deceiving you into thinking that you're trapped. And this card is often one of my favorites. I represent this hand movement, even if I'm not using this deck. But as you see, excuse me, it's loosely tied rope. If the person was just to pop their hands across, the rope would be removed, and the quote unquote entrapment or the I can't move because of this. I can't go anywhere because I have this. You know, I'm just not in a position to make a decision. If you were just to break free momentarily, see things differently, move in a different direction, go left instead of right, go, you know, forward instead of backwards. There's just something about you breaking from this perceived deception of feeling trapped. There is the support of the universe around you because you have the Tower here. No one likes to see the Tower, but the Tower is actually a really good card. It's going to clear the energy for you. This was the extra 2 cards that came out. Now, it might have to do with family, with the 10 of Cups here, this being the family card, ancestral blood relatives in this timeline, your chosen family, friends, anything that you might consider family. It can even be a release of something you've been holding on to for some time that has kind of made you feel a little weird about maybe where you come from or past timelines. I mean, it can go as deep as that. Remember, general reading, it's going to resonate for everyone differently. But there is the wool is coming off of your eyes, you know, where it may have been wool pulled over your eyes, whether you did it or someone else did. The tower, the divine, the universe has come in. Your guides and angels have said, you've asked them to help you out when something isn't going right, and here they are. They're coming in, they're helping you. They're pulling the wool off. I keep seeing wool on the eyes, and I know that's not the phrase. It's like someone pulling the wool over your eyes, but in this case, it has been on your eyes and it's being removed. Okay? You have the Crown of Swords. This is the Queen of Air. Now, if you have any Libra placement, because Libra might be your cusp, this could be something you may want to look into. This is the Crown of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Queen of Air. There is truth to be learned. It may come in this news from this new element of something earthly that helps to release this feeling of being trapped. It's the truth of the matter. So while there may be deception around you, and I was talking about a Libra justice, but this is another great card for this with the Crown of Swords coming through. The Queen of information, of cutting to the truth. In some cards, and I believe it's in my Pathfinder Tarot, you see her coming through with the big sword in action, like cutting through the BS to get to the truth. Here it is. This is the advice from Spirit. With this news of something earthly, of yourself, of value in some way, getting to the truth of it, releases this trapment, aligns you to your higher self here with the crown, bringing back beauty, abundance, joy, wealth, in whatever way that is. It has to have the tower to come in first, though. And when it does, look at this, though. You get this beautiful, happy, happy family card, right? So it could be about the family, but it can also be a restoration of the news. Helps to resolve some issues or help support the family, quote unquote, chosen blood, ancestors, your galactic family, whatever it might be in your life. It's kind of odd because you start out celebrating this mastery of something, but the underpinning is that you're not really in a celebratory mode, but you will be. Because you will align to your nurturing, beauty, joy self in the near future. Thank you, Tower. And the Tower can just be this news. The news comes through. And when it does, it helps you see the truth of the matter. All right, let's get some clarifiers here. Thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles, look at that. The King and Queen, balancing that divine energy, but also not only yourself, Capricorn or Taurus, but also money, prosperity, wealth, this mastery of something you're doing with work and the celebration with both the male and female balanced here. And this coming out as a clarifier. Could be it's around work, or it could be that additional message about, my gosh, you're going to be so rewarded. This is also, when you have two of the same suite, it can be a couple, but it can also be that balancing, as I said. The 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands coming out underneath of there. So, I love this for you. This is the 9 of Wands, nearly reaching the apex, reviewing, sometimes taking a pause before you go to the next level. You've been fighting through it, Virgo. You really have. And then comes the 10. And you reach that apex. Now, the 10 of Wands is often one of overwork, exhaustion, but the beauty of this is when you have the 9 and 10, which is right now coming out together, representing this is the end of a cycle for you. And now you have 10 and 10 here. And those become ones, and 9 and 9, which is nearing the end of the cycle of whatever this may be. It's so abstract. But you also have 3 and 3. So you have 8 and 8, 3 and 3, 10 and 10, 9 and 9. You getting it? Duality, couples, partnerships. If this is about a person, or even your 3D self and your higher self, you might have been hiding some things from you, but you're getting a lot of double numbers. And that can sometimes be in a partner, a friend, or someone who supports you. Maybe something you didn't know. Or you knew, but you didn't want to see it. The Ten of Wands becomes the Ace, though, and that becomes that new breath, that new courageousness, that new boldness, that new passion that infuses you. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. You know, it all works out in, to some regard in the end, but it is, it's one for you of doing a little work here. It's a little work to do, Virgo, and revealing what that, illusion might be, or deception might be around you. And here you have spirituality. You are being guided to discover your own new unique spiritual path at this time. Another message with this: you may have been a master at this at some point in time in your life. You have a new element of this evolving. You come in and see the truth of what your gifts are. The crown and the king, and balancing in the masculine and the feminine in your sign, helping you to align to your spirituality. The owl is often associated with witches and seers more than witches, and don't get freaked out by the word witch. It's not the meaning that you think. It's much more of a practice. Some people are earth witches. Some work with earth. Some are kitchen witches. Some are, spell witches. Some are, there's so many different forms of that. But the image of a witch came up to me. But it can also be a magician. Even the hermit. Remember the spiritual gift? The hermit represents a spiritual journey, or a moment, a time out, sort of a walk and figuring things out. And here you have spirituality in your money and career. So, sorry, I wanted to give you an additional reading for those who are still here. You may be called to come to a spiritual advisor, the hermit, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. There you go. And let's get a love card for you. What's happening in the love world for my Virgos? Gosh. Okay. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflecting our wounds, introspection. So much of a Virgo card right there. Might be reviewing things. Remember, you are in this resistance position. There is a time for sort of, instead of heading on that path, like pausing in it. And here, twin flames. Wow, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality. My gosh, spirit, wow. Duality, coupling, complementing each other. So if you stayed through this reading and you heard me, spirit was channeling twos, coupling. I even mentioned that couples, duality, right? 10 and 10, 9 and 9, 3 and 3, 8 and 8. These are the numbers speaking to you, king and queen. And now you have this twin flame energy. There were no cups energy to come out here to represent that, but it can have that meaning now with this yin and yang energy, the zen, the twin flames coming here to somebody in your life. If it is a twin flame energy, you might be getting this tower moment coming in, and the 10 of cups bringing that happy family. I mean, I haven't done twin flame readings in a while, and I'm not going to go into it now too much, but twin flames are tough. This is somebody that is so alike you, the perfect opposite, and sometimes in this world it's really hard to be together. You can have a twin flame and not be your soulmate in regards of the person you can live with while you're going through these lessons. It's hot, it's passion, it's that somebody knows you more than anything else, but sometimes it's not one that you can actually get along with in the long run. It's interesting. So regardless of that, I'm looking at it as the coupling and the duality that was showing here with these messages in the numbers for you. You know, keep that in mind, okay? Outside of that, I love that you come into your own energy. You balance. Spirituality is here. There are new elements around you. You see the truth, and it helps you move away from whatever this feeling of not being able to move on is. Okay? All right. Leave it there. I send you love and healing blessings always, Virgo, and thank you so much for being here. I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.